Hey guys, yeah, sorry about last week. I had a bad week. I had to pull double shifts for a whole week because somebody called out sick, so I couldn't do the review. And yes, I did have a date on Thursday. yeah, I need some affection too. Okay, I'll admit that. So what I'm gonna do tonight, because I'm even running kind of crazy right now. I'm doing the review kind of early tonight instead of going it. I've already read the books I'm gonna take a look at and go over. I'm just gonna do this real quick because right now I'll explain what I'm doing right afterwards. Because tomorrow I've got a big day ahead of me. Venom. Okay, I'm gonna talk about a couple of books from last week and this week and try to hopefully go this. Let's see here. Venom number 12. This is actually now the 24 years of Venom. But basically, I love the Venom symbiote. I love Venom. I've been a big fan of Venom since his creation and everything. And the cool thing about this is, this is a good book. If you're a Venom fan, because you get to see old school Venom in this, and pretty much old school Venom just tears up Vegas, and that's basically it. That's the best part about it. That's what I love. Oh, excuse me. This is what I love about this one. It's just that seeing, old school Venom tear up shit and everything. And it's really good. So that's a good one. Batman number 5 from the New 52. Once again, I've stated that I love Greg Capullo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've loved his works in Spawn. It's one of the reasons why I collected Spawn comics when I was a kid. But this issue is done really well, and not so done very well. Written-wise and story-wise, it's a great thing. Because we get to see, because you look at Batman, and you've always seen him as a disciplined character, a well-trained, well-focused character. This one, we get to see what happens when Batman kind of, he's defenseless and he can't prepare for himself on this one. So basically, this is a mental one. My only gripe with this book, even though it's, I like the story, I love the artistry, is the way, I guess, they decided to portray the book. I don't know if this was just a decision or what, but this book has not one, not two, but 3 full-page spreads. And then they're not even done that well. And then, I don't know if this is just me, or I got a bad book, or... but then all of a sudden, the book... You have to turn the book upside down. To finish the story, you have to turn the book upside down. Now, I can get the fact that they wanted to give the delusion of disorientance, craziness, because that's what's really happening in this book. This is what Batman is going through. He's becoming delusional. He's becoming hysterical. The stuff you may... he's frantic, he's pissing his pants. Pretty much stuff you would never see Batman do. But the way they did it at that point, turning the book on its side and then turning the book upside down and then having to return the book, it tends to get annoying. Maybe if they turn... The thing is, it's not just... The thing is, yeah, basically, the advertisements are still right side up. But, I don't know. I mean, having to return the book around and turn it on the side of that, I don't know if that was such a good idea. And I don't know, but, I mean, Batman's still been a good read so far. Okay, let's move on to the Deadpools, because we got a lot of them tonight. Deadpool Max number 2, issue number 4. I have to say it's a good one. It's pretty funny. We finally get introduction of Agent X into the series. I actually enjoy the Agent X books when they came out. I never finished collecting them because for some apparent reason the last few issues became very hard to find, or it was just me in general. I like the character Agent X, another kind of sort of Deadpool running around, but a little bit more intelligence. Let's see what else. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty funny. Though I'm not too crazy keen on how, let's just say this book is not incoherent. This book is not similar to the story arc of, the main Deadpool story. So, I don't know, maybe the fact that, Agent X was just a fat lunatic in the loony bin, and then turned himself into Dog the Bounty Hunter, I don't know. But it's still funny. Well, what can I say that Bob still has the weight, but he's trying to keep the weight on. And I really like the book. I'm looking forward to seeing what next issue is, because next issue looks pretty good. Alright, let's move on. Shattered Heroes Battle Scars. 3 of 6. Now, okay. One thing I hate doing is jumping into a comic book mid-series and then having to try to figure out what the heck was going on in the past without having, I don't know, because like when they bring up something that happened in the previous issues and you don't have a clue what's going on. Yeah. The only reason why I picked this up because Taskmaster is in it and Deadpool is in it. And usually enough with those two around, you usually get a good mix of a good story. It does seem like a good story. I like the character known as, let's see here, what was his name? Marcus Johnson. The thing about it is he's not a superhero or a supervillain. He has no superpowers at all. He's just a soldier who's just kind of who's in a superhero world, and I like that. I might, see what the next issue is, because Deadpool's supposed to be back in the next issue. I might get the rest of this book just to read it. I have to say, yes, Deadpool is funny in it, and that's what I like, a funny Deadpool. And it's really funny seeing him and Taskmaster, go at it once again, because, those two guys are comedy gold. I really did like the old issues of Deadpool when these two were teaming up, and they were pretty much going back and forth. They were fighting each other, they were fighting the bad guys, and that's what I like. Now we move on to this, and boy was I dreading this one from the start. Oh boy, where do I even begin with this? Deadpool, the musical, issue 49, point 1. Written by Daniel Wade. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Okay, I'll be honest. I knew this issue was going to be... I don't know. I knew right from the start this issue was not going to have anything to do. It kind of does, but it doesn't have anything to do with the main story. You want the truth? This issue right here, is nothing but a complete recap of the entire Daniel Wade series of Deadpool. That's all it is. A complete recap of the entire series. From everything, and then they just do it into a musical form. I mean, and everyone who's in the original, who's been in the series, they go back from everything from the fight between him and Deadpool that Dakin had set up, and then the whole thing with the Skrull invasion and how Deadpool saved the universe from the Skrull invasion and Norman Osborn took over. And then having Norman Osborn try to kill him just to cover it up. And then him being a pirate and then joining the X-Men. And teaming up with Spider-Man and... you know what I'm going to say. Him teaming up with Spider-Man to fight Hitmonkey. Oh, God! Why did they have to bring him back? Why? The truth is, I actually get a kick out of this one part here because it's basically Hitmonkey dressed up like fucking Britney Spears. That's the only thing I like about it. But they brought Hitmonkey back, and they went the whole issue, like 2-3 pages of Deadpool. I mean, then they bring up the whole thing with him going back, teaming up with Weasel, with the whole Vegas thing. And then with Dr. Gong, and then him joining the space and blowing up the planets, and then everything comes up to where it is now, pretty much. And then that's pretty much it. And then, it's like, they say, isn't there, one of his inner voices says, isn't there supposed to be a curtain? And Deadpool says, there will be soon. Like, end of the series. Honestly, the truth is, this was kind of, in my opinion, not a bad comic. it's a good idea for anyone who's jumping into the Deadpool series now and wants a recap, and they need to pinpoint certain issues or story arcs that involve Deadpool. But honestly, I just really think this was just a bad idea. This was just an excuse to squeeze out one more Deadpool comic before the big 50th issue. And honestly, maybe they could have done this with the 50th issue. Maybe they could have done some flashback or recap issues. You know, Deadpool contemplating. Because if this is gonna, if 50 issue is gonna be the end of Deadpool and they're gonna kill him off, which who knows at this point? I mean, I don't want him to die, but let's be honest. If Wade's gonna do this to him, to be honest, maybe who knows? Because let's face it, like I've said before, unless you're like an A-class superhero or a B-class, you're not coming back. And I would have to say Deadpool now, with his status and everything, is now, what? A minus, B plus? But what can I say? Like I said, this issue is kind of mixed with me. I mean, there are some good points. There are some funny things. It's nice to have a recap. But to be honest, I really feel they could have just done this without having to squeeze out a book between, one of these .1 books or anything like that. I mean, like I said, it brings out some good points, but that's just me. Otherwise, the 50th issue, we won't see that until at least next month. I think, the 8th of February. And who knows what we're going to get until then. So that's basically it. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat, no, I'm not trying to steal Linkara's stick. I actually respect Linkara as a philosopher and as well as a reviewer. Reason why I'm this is because I'm kind of getting midway through costume. Why I'm saying this is because starting tomorrow, I'm going to be driving all the way to Ohio. I'll be going to Ohayocon. It's not a last minute thing. I'm just saying this now because I've just been so busy. I was going to do a video saying all the cons I was going to. Pretty much this is going to be the only con I'm going to this into the start of the year right now. So until New York, I won't be going to WonderCon, which sucks. But I'll get to that in a sec. But like I said, I'm going to go to Ohayocon. Going to drive all the way there. Going to love it. I'm going to be teaming up again with M. Galusic, if you know his work from YouTube, as well as meeting Lord Jasor and Harley XD Quinn. Sorry, XD Quinn there, because they're usuals there, and I'm gonna love it. The thing is that Saturday, me and Michael and Jason, or Jasor, as I should say, are going to be working together on a big Doctor Who thing. And of course, I'll be teaming up as the 7th Doctor. Thank you very much. And, we're going to be doing that. We're going to do some photo shoots and stuff. And it's really going to be cool. This is kind of Michael's pet project he's been working on. Something he's been wanting to do for a while. And I'm really looking forward to working with him on this, helping him out, and going on from there. As for WonderCon, like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to do WonderCon this year. I wanted to. I know a lot of people might be disappointed because, I made a lot of great friends in San Diego, and they're going to be there for WonderCon. And I guess they were kind of really looking forward to seeing me there. Apparently, because of work and timing, finances, I cannot do WonderCon this year. And I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is going on with San Diego Comic-Con. Because I haven't stated previously in past videos about what's going on with that. I'll try to do a video on that sooner or later. I feel like I'm dragging this out too long. So that's it for tonight. I'm going to be trying to get everything wrapped up and packed up and ready to go. And hopefully, if you're going to be at Ohayocon, check us out. I'm going to be the 7th Doctor. M. Galusic's going to be the 11th. And as far as I know, Lord Jaser is going to be the Master. Figures. He has that Master look to him. It's just that. See what else is going on. And check out the other stuff there as well. So, look us up, check us out, get an autograph or two if you want. I don't know. I've never signed an autograph before, so I'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I'm also going to be shaving this off. I let this grow for a week, and it sucks I got to shave this off. Because The ladies do like a little, much like a little fur in the face. So as the girl I was seeing likes. All right, so that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. I'll see you guys next week. I'll try to give a recap or do something for while I've been at Ohayocon. Or check out Mike's page on YouTube or Jazer's, whichever comes first. Whatever we're going to do a blog on that or mine. Go figure. So I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye.